Aloha Good Vibes Gang, it's your boy, Ed the Dread.
What's up, you guys? Man, I love y'all. Thank you.
Coming at you with another Tattoo Tuesday. But today we gonna do a tattoo tale instead of tattooing ourselves. Oh my goodness. If you don't know, your boy Ed the Dread got a whole lot of tattoos, you know? They all gotta start somewhere. And the first one I ever got was this bat symbol right here. All right? Now, it didn't have the black oval around it. Okay, I'm trying to kind of work through these palm fronds. All right, it was just the outline of the bat symbol with the initial EC. I got that bat symbol to commemorate the life of a very good friend of mine from when I was in my adolescent years. Eric Crumpler, or Eric Sheldon Crumpler, which he would love to hear me call him Sheldon right now. Today's Tattoo Tuesday is the 14th of July, and Eric's birthday was the 12th of July in 1983. He would have just turned 37, if my math is good. I was a math teacher. And he passed away on September 27th, I believe, 2000. All right, so almost 20 years ago. Crazy to see how time flies in your life. Eric was a very, very good friend of mine. We met playing soccer, and we went to different middle schools, but ended up going to the same high school. We met in middle school though. Through the bond of playing sports, we ended up doing a lot more other things, but primarily one of our favorite activities was inline skating. He ended up having 2 pairs of skates, gave me a pair, and we ended up going, you know, all over the place. We used to just steal his dad's quarters and take the metro to Silver Spring. Was our favorite spot. There was a skate park there. There's this big rail called Big Bird. There was this office building, 8484. There was the Silver Spring Metro stop. That was pretty sick. But we used to go down there and have fun. And we also, and you know, it was more of his doing than mine whatsoever. But I very much took a liking to Batman. Thanks to Eric. He read the comic books, he had all these figures. By the time I met him, he was like deep into Batman. And Batman just happened to resonate with me. I mean, other than the two of us like stringing like fishing line from like his window down to a tree and putting their little claw hand on it and letting them slide down. Batman was like a person that it's like you kind of want to be like. You know, he didn't have superpowers. He wasn't like born on Krypton or whatever the hell. He doesn't like fly, he doesn't do all this stuff. He's just a guy with a bunch of money that like uses his money to fight crime. You know, it's unfortunate that like his parents were murdered in, you know, the tale, but literally uses his wealth to help the city that he's from, Gotham City. At that time in our lives, social events are one like really big thing in high school. So the middle school that I went to was actually split between 2 different high schools. And the night that the 2 rival high schools played in football, we also had a soccer game, a home soccer game. It was Magruder versus Quince Orchard. And I honestly want to say, other than maybe my girlfriend at the time, who Eric like pretty much introduced me to, I think, because they were like best friends growing up. He was the only person that came to the game. Everybody else had already gone to the football game. You know, it was like big time Friday Night Lights, even though Maryland style. Colonels versus the Warriors and standard activity. He came to the soccer game, and then after that we all went to the football game. At the end of the football game, I'm sitting at the top of the bleachers with my partner at the time, and she's all like, yo, Eric's leaving, like, you want to go say bye to him? And I was like, you know, I'll see him tomorrow, it's all good. At that time I had a pager, right? Cell phones were like just coming into a thing. I was a senior in high school, didn't have the money for a cell phone, so paid for a pager. It was like $75 for airtime for the year, and then like you get the pager for like 20 bucks or something. You know, that night I took my warm-up pants off, threw them in my hamper, and my pager was attached to them on vibrate. I end up going about my weekend pretty much not even like paying attention to the pager or anything. I ended up having a date with my girlfriend to go over to her place. We used to study together on Sundays. Sunday comes around and I'm over at Brooke's house, and there's a knock at the door, and I believe her younger sister answered. Now Eric's parents were away on a cruise, and his father was a police officer, and the local police knew that they were family friends, so they end up coming over to Brooke's house, and her parents weren't home either, and they essentially told us that, you know, like, our mutual best friend had passed away over the weekend, which was a crazy event for two like 16-year-olds to go through. I think my response was literally just to take off, like running / walking / just go somewhere. Came back for the car later. He ended up coming home from a party or gathering on Friday night and exiting the highway off an off-ramp and losing control and, you know, departing because of a car crash. Later on, I ended up getting back to my house and finding my pager in the hamper and seeing, you know, like after the fact that Eric had actually paged me that night, that Friday night after the games and everything. And for like years of my life, I, you know, not like beat myself up over it, but, you know, spent a lot of time thinking about it and kind of harping on the fact that I miss this page. You know, as I've grown older, it's a thing where, you know, the experiences you have in life happen for a reason. The universe, its geometry and its force, its life energy, it you know, we have free will, but it also has a guiding spirit over us. So everything happens for a reason, for a circumstance. And I guess my advice in that aspect is never beat yourself up over things that happen. I know in that moment and in the immediate time after, it's very hard to see what the bigger picture is, or that there may even be a bigger picture. But, you know, just try to be here now and live in the moment. So my first tattoo, bat symbol for Eric Sheldon Crumpler. There was a number of other homies that got bat symbol tattoos. I believe, you know, Tony Laura, Andrew Yoakum, Brian Griswold, John Roth, choke homies, you know. But that's for Eric. Big up to my man. Love and respect to him and his family. His brother Mark actually had, I believe, named his firstborn son Eric. So there's another Eric Crumpler. Back out, baby. Coming full circle. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, share if you care. Click the subscribe button, ding the bell, because I'm going to release these videos at who knows what time, and the algorithm do its thing, and you don't even know, and it might never tell you if you don't know, and you click the bell. Just do it. You know what I'm saying?